my gosh. If you don't love this, just turn the channel now. So here's the site where I got the spring print editions. See if I can find it. All in One Easter is what I got. So there's 90 plus images, and there is. So it would be down in my, and then you hit your downloads. It takes you to an offsite, which I'm not used to. So this Dropbox, so they've all downloaded. Took a minute, but there is a ton of images. Let me see if I can get them all up for you. Go to the very bottom. You can't print from here, but there is a portion of them. So you have vertical and horizontal. Making my decision on which one to print out. I fell in love with him. So I'm an animal lover. So there's a ton. And it was on sale for less than $8, y'all. So what do you, I mean, how do you pass that up when you want to make, you have some empty frames that just need to be, they need to be here. I was going to show you the other one. And then there's those. So you have everything from animals to landscape to still to really cutesy. So there's just a ton. So this is the site that I got it on, and that was the sale price. So if you're interested, looks like she has a ton more. They have a ton more. That just happens to be what I picked this round. The most for my money. What I do is I go into this one I'm doing, it would be an 8x10. So all I do is go into my print feature. And then I'm going to fill the entire page to print it. And then I have these other ones that I'll open up in my print preview. So what I'll do is I'll go into my edit feature. I have an iMac. I'm going to copy. Oh, I already pasted and paste. So there it is. Well, then I wanted to show you. And then I just measured the size of my frame to what I need it to be. So I printed them off on cardstock. Now I like to seal my cardstock in, that way that my colors don't bleed or anything. And I'm just going to use some weather defense. This is a piece of parchment paper just because I use my boards for everything, but I'm afraid if I keep getting this paper wet, it's just really going to go wonky on me. So I'm going to use a little bit of painter's tape and see if I can tape it down just a wee bit. I just need a little edge. Makes me feel better because I know sometimes when you get paper wet, that it just starts to make its own shape. And there's enough of a little free edge. Oh, that baby is so sweet. Oh, y'all, so sweet. So I'm going to be using Pent Art's Crackle in the Classic, and now it's a 2-step. And I had a lot of comments the last time I did this that people wanted me to try a rollers because they felt like they saw brush strokes. Okay, I'm going to give it a try. Oops, I'm going to wear it on my finger first. Don't want to waste. I feel like you're wasting a lot, but. So this is part 1, which kind of looks like Elmer's glue. And then taping it down is going to help. And it probably will get on a thinner coat and dry faster, so. But this is why I wanted to seal the paper in with a clear coat. That way I made sure that I wasn't bleeding my image out. You just want to make sure that you get it, because the two-step, you have to put the other on top of it, so you want to make sure that you get it all. And I think I got it all on. Okay, we're going to sit this off to the side and let it dry. On paper, it should dry rather fast. Yeah, some of these will be under glass, but I still love that look of it being old. And every one I've done is sold, so why not make some more? And then find some interesting, sometimes I don't have patience to wait for Zazzle's decoupage paper to come, so a printable download on Etsy is a wonderful thing. And I thought if I'm gonna do this with a roller, I might as well mass produce and do a whole bunch. Deciding on the images were probably the hardest. Like, oh, this is so cute. That's cute. I like that one. And like, oh, too much cuteness. Do I make things more complicated? Probably, but it's still better. Got control issues. I don't want my paper rolling. Look at that sweet baby. So now step number 1 is dry. You can tell when it's not cloudy. So we go in with step number 2. They are labeled. Same thing, I'm going to apply it with a roller. Questionable if it cleans off the roller, I don't know. Some crystallization from the lid. Ah, where'd that come from? The color's not quite as pastel. It's a little bit more antique. I've already put the second on there. But I'm okay with that because I'm antiquing these anyway. And I didn't back them with anything yet so that it would not take as long to dry. Sometimes when you put them on a board or on a poster board, piece of plywood, it takes a little while because it soaks in, but in just doing the paper, it's not taking too long to dry. I would have done a swan in a heartbeat, but probably in one of their other downloads there are, but I'm like, well, we're going to do this. I got 90 plus to choose from, so. Now Pent R has antique paste, and this is usually my go-to. I love what this does into the crackles. So we'll see what happens now. Like I said, I don't think it's as much crackle as I've gotten before, but there are crackles there. They're hard to see until you get your paste on. Now that I got it all on, I do take a rag and then wipe off any excess. Make sure it's distributed. Yep, everybody gets it. We haven't even got to the frames yet. You haven't even seen what the frames look like. I'm just having too much fun doing this. Yes, I think with more product, when you brush it on, you get the bigger crackles, and then the rolling just kind of evenly distributes it. I'm not happy about the little chunks, but gotta take what they are now. They're perfectly imperfect. And then one last little bunny. I love the little pop of the yellow flowers in this. The stencil brush works nice because you can kind of swirl it and get it into the crackles. Like I said, not as big of crackles this time, but that's okay. Most of these are going to be going under glass. I believe this is my only one that's not going under glass. So I'm going to use some of the clear varnish to seal it in. Just gonna, should be, I kind of try to stick with the products because I think they all, they all kind of go together. I don't have another big paper plate, so I'm cheating by trying to pour it on. Guess I have to bring some more out to the workshop. Oh, that is such a sweet image. So I am known to find frames that people don't want at sales. This is a very sweet frame. Somebody put a postcard in it. So I am going to go ahead and take that out. Or attempt to take it out anyway. So it's just a sweet frame. And that's what our little bunny's gonna go on. I'm not even painting it. There's no reason to paint that. Oh, that's way dirty. We're gonna get it cleaned up. Don't you love when you drop the can and pray that it still works because it was full, but it still works. I'm like, oh no, I dropped it. Nothing like feeling like you're wasting. Okay, now the images always come up best if you can back it with some white, and this is very heavy cardstock, especially with these old frames. They won't necessarily fit like poster board or a piece of wood behind them. And I don't know where I did with my cutter, so I'm just going to freehand it today. It'd be okay. Usually I have my scrapbooking cutter, but I think that has been put in the house. Image off the board. My question, did it stick? Just cut it, just cut it. When that got wet, that kind of attached everything all together. That's okay. Not like it's any big deal. Crafters are probably the most easiest going people. They're like, we'll just run with it. It wants to stay on here. We are keeping it on here. Just makes it thicker. It does feel like canvas though. See, it does. It feels like canvas. So we have that. We have that. We'll have everybody. Have my little image. Put my paper. to back it, even though this is cream. More paper. More paper. Make sure that it's in there. Okay, now I'm going to use my handy dandy tool. Oops, oops, it's strong. It's strong. That's okay. I'll hold my frame together. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's so cute. You want something that feels like canvas? We achieved it. Now this one's not even going to make any sense. So I don't think I need to do anything to the frame. Though you take what you get in auction lots. So I don't know what kind of back it had on, but it does have glass. And I need to see, it must have held something onto it. So it has all these little framing points. And then it's got this piece of something. It's a piece of something. So see if I can get it off. Or here we go again, cleaning the glass. I'll put that in there so I don't break it. That paper, because I do think it helps. I don't know. Does it? Does it? Does it not? It's all good. But I think I can just lay it on here. Oh, I'm a little large. That's okay. I'd rather it be a little large than the one I was a little small, but I'd already done all the process. I thought when I dry fit it, it was exactly what it needed to be, but it fibbed. It was not. There, I got it. We got it. Got it. Where? Oh, goodness. Okay, good enough. There we go. We got it. We got it. I want it to be nice and tight. So this one had a piece of cardboard. But let's see how this tightens up. Y'all get one of these frame. You'd be surprised how often you'd use this. You just get to go through the motions with me. Repeat process, repeat process. This is what we got now for the little ducks. Somebody taped it in place because I didn't have anybody anymore. But I think this frame actually needs a little bit of poster board, something thicker. Do this on some Dollar Tree foam board. This is just a leftover piece that I have, which is perfect. Usually I cut it with an X-Acto knife, but we're going to be backing all of these anyway. So and that way I don't have to use the cardstock because I have a piece of, and then that makes it nice and tight. Okay, there again. We're going to go ahead and, so that's nice and tight. And then this one I forgot. Yeah, I need to, he was stretching funny. So I needed to make him bigger. So I'll just cut around the glass. And then I think the same, I don't know. I'm not gonna reuse that. I'll come up with something. I guess it does go in. Okay. I wasn't sure if it would or not. So I have this roll of fabric wallpaper that's just been laying around. So I'm going to back these with this wallpaper. I have used it here and there, but I just thought, I'm always just using plain old brown paper. Why not make it pretty? Okay, now I'm just going to take some hot glue. I got it nice and hot because I need to put it all on at the same time, and the fabric definitely needs enough glue to get into it. Don't feel like double stick tape would be enough. There, that'll apply even pressure, right? So I should be able to take 80 grit and cut it. Now I have this. This is what the little lamb is going to go into. I know some of the pieces are missing. I don't know. I think it's character and charm. We can make everything perfect, beyond perfect, whatever that is. But I just like the story it tells. The wood frame is awesome. I don't think I need to do anything to it. Okay, same thing. I'm going to cut that down. Oh, he's so cute. I just want to cuddle him really bad. But like, he's sleeping on me. I cannot move. No moving. The sleeping baby, the sleeping animal person just gets to sit there and hold them while they're sleeping. Because baby lambs, they have lots of energy. I'm not sure how much I need to cut it down to fit into the frame, if at all. Yep, I do. I need to cut it down a little bit. Oh, that's going to be so cute. Okay, then you got to make the decision of the cuteness factor of how much do you cut off. Use our handy dandy tool. I'm actually going to put 2 pieces in because setting it in there, it's still pretty deep. So I just cut another piece. Because why not? Because why not? Here, I'll use my handy dandy tool again. Like, can you help me out, little tool? I think it's pretty. Not a very big space to put a hanger on. Let's see how this works.